Hello, and welcome to A Bite from Adam's Apple, Episode 8. I'm Andrew.
I'm Cade.
I'm Jack.
I'm Garrett, and this is A Bite from Adam's Apple. Today, we actually have managed to convince two people to watch these movies with us. Today, our special guest stars are Robert and Kylie.
Hello, my name is Robert.
You guys gonna need to scoot in a lot, yeah.
My name is Robert Mathis.
No.
We were trying to avoid using last names, but...
I'm actually a professional football player for the Indianapolis Colts. I am a black man. Kylie?
I'm Kylie.
Yeah, so thanks for
listening. Thanks for listening.
Long-time listener.
Oh, yes.
Today we watched truly the epitome of film.
The pinnacle, the apex.
Filmmaking reached its peak with this movie, some would say.
Yep.
Some would say. And then everybody intelligent would say that it was an inverse graph, and we hit the bottom of all filmmaking today.
The film that we watched, it was 7 and a match.
Oh, yeah.
Seven and a match.
It was just called 7 in a Match.
It
It was actually the sequel to 7.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
The prequel to The Match?
But no, there's 7.
The sequel is, of course,
Actually,
8
I
and a
heard,
match.
I heard this was the sequel to Incredibles 2. Are you?
Would you like me to...
Oh, yeah, we need to do a synopsis. So we had no idea what went on. I'm just going to preface that.
Yeah,
The plot was...
This is probably the hardest it's ever been to focus on one of these movies.
Can I try?
That might have been our fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's let Robert have a go at this one.
All these friends, they get together at a weekend in a cabin. And
It was like a mansion.
It was like a really nice cabin. Yeah, it was like a house. 2-story
Mansion.
house. Like, nice.
Some would say.
I wouldn't say it's a mansion.
Well,
It was
some
not
would
a
say.
mansion.
It was not a mansion.
Okay,
Please get off your high horse.
They get together, and the host girl has a guest book or some crap, but she's, like, super broke. Like, her dad, like, no money.
Let's use names if we can. Ellie.
Ellie, that's her name.
Shailene.
And I like to think her dad's name was Jerry, but I'm not sure. And
The world may never know.
yeah,
Literally not important whatsoever.
so Jerry, he's broke. So Ellie,
He's also dead,
yes,
Wait, he was?
as she
Yeah.
screamed into a telephone during one scene.
I
yeah.
thought that was just to get the guy off her back.
I mean, who knows? Maybe
You know,
it was-
really, it was probably, like, put up there for mystery, like, where you don't know which way it's going. Like, this
But-
is plotless.
but
so
There
actually,
are honestly so
who
many
cares?
unresolved
But
conflicts.
Ellie was broke,
it's like the finale of
and
Lost.
there's a lot of sexual tension. And then Ellie wanted to burn her house down because it was insured for more than it was worth. And all her friends were like, "You're super crazy." And then they were like, "What if we hook up with each other?" And then the movie ended. And I don't.
Then they all went home, really.
They all have midlife crises and then hook up with each other.
And then they play Spin the Bottle with a turkey and a candle.
That was a really cool scene.
It was a really cool shot. That was the
Probably-
cool.
Honestly, the best scene in the movie.
Yeah. But then they, like, because they were trying to figure out who's gonna, like, light the match and drop it, right, and to burn the house down, and they all don't know who it is. And that's kind of like, and I don't know who it is as air quotes because they would have known, but like, so they decide to spin it around to figure it out, and it ends up landing on our bud Adam Scott.
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott.
We gotta say it the same. Oh, I guess you did.
Are we gonna do a countdown?
Yeah,
again?
countdown.
All right.
0.5.
Let's do 0.25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Up to what?
4.
We're
Okay.
counting
That's
violence.
That's literally we're
so long.
We're
Please.
counting to 16.
0.25. 0.5. 0.75.
No,
one.
stop. I
1.25.
refuse. Let's...
Let's stick with our last time.
Uno, dos, tres.
Adam Scott.
So anyway, he got picked for the spin the candle thing, but
That was not.
But it was
but
actually a
literally
joke.
they decided to not do it at all.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
That was the one conflict I think everyone was looking forward to, was the house being burned down, and
That would have
didn't
been
happen.
so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it ended in crying and
yeah.
And
Not
then
even a
them
real
deciding to
kiss.
choose
the
love
the
over
shot
burning
where
a
they
house
blow
down.
it out literally just looked like the fire fell off of the match.
Andrew, what was the kiss count for this film?
The kiss count was uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco,
Seis.
Seis. Siete?
Yes.
Uncho.
It was unshow, everyone.
It was Uncho. There were technically 2 kisses that were not on the lips.
Well,
and
no,
we
you
used
don't
those.
count those because there were more than just 2.
Kind of a.
I feel like this movie was a
makeout.
brothel.
There were 8 or so kisses.
Or so.
Or so.
Give or take.
So,
2.
so our next segment for the podcast is specifically talking about our
Our beloved.
no, he might
Sid's
have enjoyed that
beloved.
from this movie. Yeah.
Sid.
Oh, yeah, we forgot
is
to mention.
Adam Scott. So his role in this was a
Peter?
gay Peter.
A gay Peter.
He was he was a gay man who was there, and was he gay at the end?
Yeah.
Was he still, because he was like kissing all girls?
We couldn't
by the
tell.
end.
Yeah, but he wasn't like
I think-
sensually kissing.
couldn't
them.
tell.
I think
Kissing
Adam.
them.
But then he snuggled with that one girl at the very end. Like they were like in bed together.
That didn't count. That wasn't anything.
So
Oh,
anyway,
okay.
So this is the part where we're gonna go down the row and talk about our favorite part of Adam Scott's performance.
Oh crap.
All right, Cade. Well, we'll start with you
Oh.
since you're kind of a veteran
Oh
on this.
boy. Okay, my favorite part of Adam Scott's performance was definitely the moment in which he performed the act of...
Okay, you want me to go first?
Yes, please.
All right. So my favorite part is probably we have this scene where Sid and Adam are kind of taking a jaunty saunter through the forest.
A what? Is that a word?
Yeah,
No, it's 2 words.
it's
Jaunty saunter.
Oh, a jaunty saunter.
yeah, and they're kind of going through the forest. I think they're actually mad at each other, but their running was not did not look very mad at all. They're kind of just jogging through, right? But then Adam gets hit with this asthma attack, and that's probably the best acting he did in this movie.
That was a dramatic scene.
Yeah, when he's down and it looks like he's gonna die, and we actually didn't know whether he had died until he showed up to the next scene afterward.
We didn't know he had asthma either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Jack, what was your favorite part of Adam Scott's performance?
I don't know. I thought the he had some funny lines. I don't remember.
Any
He
of
was
them.
comic. He was definitely the comic relief. of this film.
I mean,
Oh,
he
you're
definitely
right.
was like the only redeeming quality for all of this movie.
I mean, I don't know, Sid. Sid's tension. Sid's tension.
What about you?
My favorite part of Adam Scott's performance in this movie?
Wait, whose?
Adam Scott.
Wait,
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott.
My favorite part of his performance was definitely
Wait,
the
wait.
very first scene.
who's Adam Scott?
He was Peter in this film.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
My favorite.
Adam Scott. Yeah. What?
Thanks for the clarification, Jack. My favorite scene of Adam Scott in this film was definitely the very beginning. He was yelling when he was first introduced. I don't know if you guys noticed that. He was screaming. I promise you, he was.
He was by the car and he was screaming
He
for
was-
Darcy to come down and say hi to him.
Can confirm.
He really started out the movie with a bang, or at least he started out his character with a bang. And some would say he ended his character with a bang as well when he fell down with the asthma attack. So
That was a bang.
it was a bang.
I'll go with Jack in that he was the comic relief, but then I'll remember lines that he actually spoke.
Ooh.
One was, oh sure, we always blame it on the queers.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then, and then the other one was, when, oh crap. Oh, they were trying to figure out how the house could naturally burn down, and they look at him and they're like, no, I didn't even leave the iron on. It was Peter. And he goes, no, it wasn't me. Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, that was
Oh, old Adam. Classic Adam.
classic. All right, Robert.
I really like the part where he's really mad at Sid and talks about how Sid tweaks his nipples. he said tweak and nipple like 3 times in the same sentence.
He did repeat that over and
He
over.
tweaked my nipples. Tweaked them.
Nipples.
Well, y'all have taken most of them. But,
There's always the
You
crack.
don't tweak other people's nipples.
no, but at the end, both Sid and Adam's character Peter have a can in front of them, and they're throwing rocks at this can, and they're saying, "If I hit the can, I didn't understand their motivation behind this. They were like, if I hit the can, I will get the more preferable outcome. Basically, Adam Scott set up a situation where he did not want to hit the can, and his throw toward the can was actually the most unmotivated thing I think I've ever seen. He just kind of tossed it lightly.
It's kind of a ridiculous game, too.
So, I think we've all kind of hit our points of favorite parts of Adam Scott's performance. Do we have any other notes that we'd like to talk about this movie in particular before we go into how this affects everyone else? Or all the other movies.
I see Nazi on there somewhere.
Yeah, there was a point where he was a grammar Nazi.
Oh yeah.
What he said was
County.
It was
Townie.
And he said it was a noun, not an adjective.
Yeah. They used townie as a derogatory term, which we did not know was a derogatory term. Maybe we're just like swear. I mean, maybe we should be beeping this out. I don't know.
I even called Cade a townie.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness! Stop.
Dear Lord.
Oh wait, is it time for the Adam Scott Podline Theory universe?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I forgot about that. Oh, crap.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was saying.
This
How
isn't
this
that-
affects the other movies. This isn't too bad.
Yeah, this one's pretty easy.
Yeah, we could.
It's just
fit him in.
he goes to a cabin with his friends.
Where? When?
What?
See, I'm thinking that like after what was the last movie we watched? Dinner and Driving.
The Lesser Evil. And we just
Oh.
said he grows up and
shoot.
dies.
So this could be
Yeah, this
other friends that he had besides those four. Like
Oh, yeah.
after, so right. They,
Dude, that was high school.
okay, in the Lesser Evil,
Man, Adam's just really one for meeting up with friends.
what happened was in the Lesser Evil, he went out with those four friends, and they met up way later in life. But after that he even mentions in the movie The Lesser Evil how none of them talked after the incident where they killed the guy. So what I'm thinking is Adam went to college and met these people,
He also turned gay in that time too.
Oh, yeah.
and then went back straight by
There's
the
nothing-
end of The Lesser Evil.
There was nothing in The
Well,
Lesser
we
Evil
don't.
that
We don't
did-
know if he was.
That's
Yeah,
true.
There wasn't really any romance in that movie.
we don't know if he was straight or not.
Okay,
I mean, Adam wasn't the guy who rubbed his butt up against the telephone pole.
No, yeah,
Not
that's
telephone
what
pole. Telephone booth.
No, it was not. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
we determined
that
it
was...
no.
Yeah.
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 it was. Oh yeah, do you guys know? What? Okay,
All of his movies are actually connected.
Yeah.
to
That's
one
right.
Story.
What is
Yeah.
this, Pixar?
Yes.
it's kind of what it's based off of.
So we're sticking it in between Lesser Evil.
Yeah, I think so.
All right,
All
that's
right,
fair.
now, a very important question for everyone. Would you recommend this movie?
No.
I would not recommend this movie. For multiple reasons, which we have covered. The main one being it was awful.
Okay.
I think it's good for sleeping.
So you would recommend or not?
10 of 10.
to anyone who has trouble falling asleep at night, yes.
All right, Kylie. What
I
do you
would
think?
recommend it to anyone who thinks that they're in love with reality TV, or if they want like a reality TV movie, because that was basically the cinematography style of this movie was. Let's pretend it's a reality TV show, but actually a drama. That's not.
Yeah, the soundtrack was phenomenal.
They played the same song.
The entire
The-
movie.
the whole
It was
movie.
like a middle school dance, I swear.
So Andrew, why do you suggest this movie? I know you're going to because
Yes, you're right. I am going to recommend this movie to everybody.
Except, there's usually a small exception.
Nope. Everybody should like this movie.
So you're
Well, why?
recommending this movie to 5-year-old girls.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, it's a little bit raunchy. I'll put it that way. But
It is rated R.
yeah,
Those
Nipple jokes.
nipples the tweaking.
you know what? The acting was good.
No, it
You,
wasn't.
you guys didn't
Please
like.
stop.
You guys didn't like the writing, but I thought the writing was pretty
Okay.
decent.
I hated the writing. I hated the cinematography. I
The
hated that.
cinematography was really good. The soundtrack wasn't all that bad.
Did
pretty bad.
Andrew see the same movie as us?
You know what? I was falling asleep during The Lesser Evil. I was full and alert the entire time throughout this
I
film.
was much more entertained than Lesser Evil. But that. We'll talk about that in just a second. So Jack, would you recommend this movie? Why wouldn't you?
So, yeah, I would not recommend this movie because I don't like torturing people and making them go watch dumb things. So, what about you?
You can probably guess on this one. I would not recommend this movie to anyone at all. Yeah,
That's
I
very contrasting.
I completely I found looking at the ceiling in the dark more entertaining than watching the movie.
Alright, I think the only segment we have left, which we can leave for our guest stars, is one question you have for Adam
We have
Scott.
another section, but
Oh, we have
this
another
is a good one.
segment? Oh,
Do you have a question for Adam Scott? Usually pertaining to this movie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like about making this movie or...
Oh, okay. What was the budget for this? How much were you paid, and what was the whole budget for the movie? That is my question. It's 2 parts.
It's pretty personal.
Who did your wardrobe? Because those sweaters were horrendous. And I just want to know.
Were you trying to look like Waldo in this movie?
No,
That's
seriously.
true several times.
Whenever he had the Waldo sweater, and we're like, Waldo, and then he put on the Waldo hat, and we're just like...
So, this one's going to be a little bit harder for Robert and Kylie, because...
Actually, it'll be really easy.
Well,
really
yeah, that's
easy.
true. It'll be really easy for them. So we're going to rank all of the Adam Scott movies that we've watched from worst to best.
Who has the spreadsheet?
So we'll
open it up,
start...
I can pull up the spreadsheet. Here, Robert and Kylie can start.
Yeah,
They're-
Kylie, what is
You
the
got
best
in a spreadsheeting competition.
Adam Scott movie you've watched?
She doesn't even remember the title of this one.
Are there any other Adam Scott movies I might have seen that weren't this
Did you
one?
see Secret Life of Walter Mitty?
Yes.
The Step Brothers.
Okay,
You're not allowed to shake your head on a podcast. Robert.
Step Brothers is number 1. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty is number 2. I haven't seen any of his other movies, but hopefully they're a lot better than this one.
Last Days.
And then this one.
The Last Days of Frankie the Fly, number 1.
You have not.
You
seen
haven't
it.
seen that.
Number 2, this movie. Number 3, Incredibles
Oh,
2.
it was worst
Wait,
to
this
best.
is from worst to.
Oh,
You're listening worst to best.
No, best to worst.
You've ever-
Incredibles 2. And
Was
then
worse than this movie?
And then I'd have to say Cars 2. And then... what's that one that Morgan Freeman was in? He was like a slave.
The one...
Glory.
Glory, yeah, Glory.
Power of One.
That one too.
That was good. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
No, he's actually in High Crime. High Crimes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have the spreadsheet pulled up.
All right.
So I can go first. My list is going to be similar to last time, mainly because I'm just putting one in it.
Yep.
All of ours will be similar to last time, I assume.
My least favorite one is still Hellraiser. Although this is a close second, so it is going in the next spot. Then The Lesser Evil, Frankie the Fly, Dinner and Driving, Star Trek, Girl, and Payback.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
So worst to best.
Let's go.
These are
Andrew's
worst.
gonna put this like on his.
Change it up a little bit. All right. Star Trek,
This is the worst movie that we've watched.
Hellraiser,
I think it's slowly been going down.
Wait, you just look at your list and think, how can I make this different from last time?
Payback, Frankie the Fly, Dinner and Driving, The Lesser Evil, 7 in a Match, Girl.
Are you kidding me?
This was the
I'm
second
totally
best
serious.
Adam Scott movie we've seen. That
No one even takes your list seriously after this episode.
No, it's completely legitimate. Honestly.
All right, I'm gonna be a little bit more.
Raunchy?
Conventional?
Yeah, I was gonna say Hellraiser as the worst movie, then Frankie the Fly, then what is this? 7 in a Match, then Dinner and Driving, Girl, Lesser Evil, Star Trek Payback. So yeah.
Alright. I have my list. This is from worst to best. I have 7 in a Match.
Okay, good choice.
That'd be
good
Frankie the
choice.
Fly.
You're off your rocker,
The
please.
ceiling of Jack's room.
That's an Adam Scott movie. Have to catch that one.
Then Frankie the Fly, Dinner and Driving, Girl, Hellraiser, The Lesser Evil, Star Trek, and Payback.
Wait, that was a rank of the movies, right? Not like his ability to perform in them?
Yeah, these are the rank of the movies that
Okay.
we watched, not his ability in them. Because Frankie the Fly, he's in for 3 minutes.
I was about to
No,
say.
no,
what?
it was
No,
like
Frankie the
20
Fly was
seconds.
in like
2 minutes. He was in 2 minutes.
Oh,
Doesn't he
yeah.
have only like 3 lines?
He has like 1.
he has
It was
two-
like-
he has
oh, was it
2 lines.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, whatever. And like, okay.
So he's like the Katie Nana of the
Exactly.
Frankie the
Yeah.
Fly world.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I know what that means.
Okay, so do we have any last notes that we'd like to talk about before we let them close their ear holes?
Let's just say,
Please don't watch this movie.
yeah,
that is a good. That's
definitely
good advice.
watch this movie.
Okay,
Please.
if you really want to see people going through midlife crises that are very sexually frustrated, I would suggest this movie to you.
There's got to be a different movie to suggest
But
this.
if but like maybe you can find
Anything
one
else.
a movie like that with a plot.
Okay, go home, go and... Okay, so the next Hunger Games just came out. Basically, just watch all of those. That's essentially what you have, like, but so much better than this.
You just dated the content.
You're telling me this wasn't made when this movie came out?
Wait, you're saying like this is the Hunger Games is a remake of this movie?
I mean, the Hunger Games is
Except the Hunger Games.
like, essentially, it's this movie, but with no creepy weird house, no creepy weird tree, no creepy weird gay guy, no creepy weird Sid. Like,
It's like this movie without all of that.
it's basically Toy Story 3.
When Kylie's just throwing out movies at this point that it basically is, minus the fact that they're toys.
Okay, remember the movie 50 First Dates?
No.
Do you remember the movie Marley and Me?
Okay, remember the movie Brokeback Mountain?
Forget the dog.
Remove the dog.
And the
Put in a
family.
gay guy. Now, we've got something here.
So, this has been fun, but unfortunately, all fun things must come to an end.
Wow,
Just like
you're
that movie.
such a pessimist.
Kind of like life. We all
Okay.
die.
Please don't forget to leave a review on iTunes. Holy cow. Gee whiz.
Cannot stress that enough.
Oh, man.
Actually,
You just did, probably.
That was pretty stressful. Yeah.
Go right now, just whatever you're doing. I mean, you can continue listening to this, but go and run to the nearest computation machine and load up iTunes and go, like, leave a review. Thank you for the beat, Robert. Is that like an air horn?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Feel free to join us next time as we take yet another bite from Adam's apple.
amigo.